My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
So this is a tweet that one of the squad retweeted, and I did a video where it was a long thread and I responded to it, and it took me pretty much like 4 days to finish edit it. So I came across this part here where this person took a small portion of it and I responded to it, and I thought I'd share it with you. This trash, toxic, racist evil from the mouth of a man who stalked the Sussexes at the Dusseldorf and Victor's game. He was photographed glaring at them. The royal family gave Meghan nothing but pain. I dare anyone to post a video of the royal family defending Meghan. Evil people. So let's listen.
I think the royal family gave her so many opportunities. They gave her staff, they gave her a house, they paid for her wedding, they gave her, patronages.
Each of these stuff, okay, he's making it sound it's such a wonderful thing, but every single one of them are pain they put on Meghan. My response is below here. They gave her house, the royal rights, the media in the UK make a huge deal out of it because it was tax funded. They wanted to get into their private life, and Harry and Meghan, stood their ground and said no. And then at the end of that, they had to repay it, thinking that will solve the shenanigans, and then they create something else. This guy is making these things look fun, but it's just pain in the butt.
I think of the Commonwealth Trust, she was made, to remember the title, she was an ambassador for the Commonwealth Trust.
These are the people from the outside who look at the institution as this highest whatever. At some point, we thought with the level of of their place in the UK, you would thought these people have some sort of a common sense. But this guy is making those things look fun, but instead it's just trash. They give her patronages. I consider that as work because Meghan, the position that the institution has in the UK to get taxpayers' money is to highlight those charities, but they don't do shit. But Harry and Meghan make those things look fun, and they thought that by giving, the Queen had more common sense than the left behinders. Okay, the things that the Queen gave Meghan, that's because she know Meghan could handle it, and it fits perfectly for the person that Meghan is. So Harry and Meghan make their work look fun. Why? Because they're passionate, they align themselves with these type of charities. So the institution thinking after the Queen passed, because Harry and Meghan especially Meghan, make those things look fun. So the light, that Meghan shine on those charities, they thought that, she got the light, we're gonna grab that light. And they being so freaking petty, they took those patronages away from her, thinking that the same highlight, the same vibe that Meghan brought to those charities, that same vibe will remain for them. And then they got it. What did they do with it? Nothing. They just sit back and expect the light to come to them. They're not doing a damn thing about it. And this guy is making it seem like, they give her patronages, they give her this. It's freaking work. All of these are work. I'm telling you, the mindset over there is crazy.
She had all these opportunities. She was given so much to succeed, and we were told
so much to succeed. Meghan was already a success on her own right. She was making millions on her own right, and he's making it seem like Meghan didn't have anything to make her succeed. Look what's happening with her work without the institution right now.
5 a.m. emails that she was,
that they call her a bully for. 5 a.m. email. This should let people know that throughout the night she's working. that should open people's eyes to say, oh my God, she's sending email at 5 a.m. She's up around that time doing work. Okay, this is what I mean. These things it's work. So during the day, is not enough time to do everything else. So she stayed at night working on those stuff, or she get up earlier than usual to take care of this stuff. That should tell people something. 5 a.m. email is actually highlighting that Meghan is a hard worker. That's the way that I see it.
Busy and busy. These are experienced staff working for the royal household. They've seen it all, you know.
Yeah, just like the historian said during the Queen's funeral, that Meghan is a hard worker, is professional, as, you know, he made the comparison with the Queen, a hard worker.
Yeah, I think there's another factor here too, that Meghan is a very professional woman, and she's very American in that way, and the male-dominated culture of the royal household doesn't like the kind of terms that they would use there, pushy and pushy American. They don't like pushy Americans, meaning that they don't like professional people who work hard. And a lot of the Debbie kind of girls who get to work inside the palace work from about 9 to 12 and then take the rest of the day off. And Meghan was very impatient with that. She wanted to see a new work ethic, maybe a work ethic as strong as the Queen's herself.
And the other people work from 9 to 12 and then they take the rest of the day off. So the thing is that Harry and Meghan expect work to be done during that hour of the day that they're supposed to work. So she's sending them email way before. That doesn't mean they have to respond to it the time that they see it or the time that she sent it. Who sit behind their computers? Well, I am. Look at this. Right now it's 2:05. Behind their computer waiting to see if your boss is going to send you an email or whatever. Right? So who told them to get up at 5 a.m. to check their email? Nobody told them. And pretty much what I think is that, because I guess I'm assuming Meghan see the pattern, the way they work, they take forever during the day to complete a task. So she sent the email way early, so when they get to the office, they get to see it so they could get to it. Just because she sent it at 5 a.m., that doesn't mean you have to do it or respond to it right away. But anyway, let's continue.
You know, a 5 a.m. email isn't the worst thing that they've ever seen. These are experienced, proper aides that know how to operate with difficult people. And I think they gave her absolutely everything. I don't really think anything. I don't think they could have given her.
Yeah, and the headache, non-stop headache every single day. Till now, you people are still talking about her. Her name should be out of these people's mouth. Because she left the country, she's not being funded by the taxpayers. So Meghan's name should not be in any of these people's mouth.
Anymore, but at the end of the day, she just didn't fancy it. She just
Yeah,
didn't
no,
want it.
I appreciate that. I take
His
that on
question
board,
was
but-
whether the royal family, whether the royal household had
Yeah.
helped her enough.
No,
and
no, you're
I
quite
think
right.
they gave her more than enough.
Oh my
But I
God.
think that more time, she should have taken more time, and Harry should have encouraged her to take more time.
If you listen to the engagement interview, when Harry was talking about how relieved he was, where he didn't see that he need to teach Meghan anything, because what do you think? Meghan was already doing all of this stuff.
The fact that I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well, is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, you know, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that. Yeah.
And then we see the product of Meghan's work. The few seconds she was over there.
There is a cookbook, but it's also the story of a West London community who gathered together in a kitchen and discovered the healing power of sharing food.
Cooking for me is everything. I love to see people gathering on one table.
I love to cook. I love to feed people.
In January 2018, as I was settling into my new home of London, I met a group of women whose community had been affected by the Grenfell fire. They had decided to get together to cook fresh food for their families and their neighbors.
After the fire, it was somewhere where they could make food to take back to their hotel room where we don't have facilities to cook. It was sort of comforting to be able to do that, and the kitchen gave them the opportunity to do it.
The
it's quite nice to have that sense of belonging. You feel comfortable.
And so, for 2 days every week, these women were able to cook and share their delicious recipes together.
We've called the kitchen the Hub Community Kitchen because in Arabic, Hub means love, and we share love.
It's like one family now. We are sharing food, sharing happiness, sadness, everything.
I think food can bring back memories, and even the smell of food can bring back childhood comfort.
I immediately felt connected to this community kitchen. Like these women, I'm passionate about food and cooking as a way of strengthening communities.
She asked me, how many days do you offer this service? And I said 2 days a week. And her straight question was, why not 7 days, Hero? And I said, funding. So she goes, we can do a cookbook.
We sit together, we eat together, we enjoy the time together. Never mind where are you from, which color you are, which language you talk is something amazing.
So I'm proud to be supporting this cookbook, Together, which features delicious recipes from the women of the Hub Community Kitchen.
I feel very excited that my own unique recipes are going to be used around the world, because some of the recipes that I put in there are actually very unique to my family.
The proceeds will allow the kitchen to stay open and to thrive, so it can continue transforming lives and communities through cooking.
Initially, the project was for Grenfell and the victims, but now it's for the community to come together, to socialise, to cook, to enjoy the different flavours. It's not just about home, it's not just about cooking to fill stomachs, it's about bringing people together.
Together is the celebration of the food, whereby we share, we laugh, we enjoy, we eat. We are definitely eating.
We hope you enjoy it as much as we do.
We see the product of Meghan's work the few seconds she was over there.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. It's very exciting and it looks beautiful, and I'm sorry if you were waiting for a bit in this sunshine, though. It's pretty nice to have such good weather. So I thought that it would probably be helpful for you to understand how we ended up here today and why this collection was so important to conceive based on the visits and what I was seeing when I was on site at SmartWorks.
The fact that I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well.
And let's maybe go back a little bit. Should I hold for sound? They're grateful back there. When I first moved to the UK, it was incredibly important to me personally to be able to connect with people on the ground doing really important work. And one of the places that I went to very early on was SmartWorks. Now, funny enough, and purely by coincidence, it was just a year ago at this same time that I was working on a project in Grenfell with this women at a community center.
So Harry was so relieved he didn't have to teach Meghan anything, because Meghan was already a hard worker. She knows how these things are done, and we saw it because with the Grenfell, the cookbook, we've seen SmartWork, all of the charities that she was associated with were doing absolutely wonderful. Till this day, the Grenfell, the cookbook, is still providing fund for the institute, for the Hub community. And when you look at these people talking, it's like Dumb and Dumber on the stage. None of them is actually telling the others what you're saying is wrong. It's like the blind leading the blind over there. It's unbelievable. Let's finish with that. That was 1 minute and 9 seconds video.
To see, is this for me? And it was a very bad fit in the end.
Oh my God.
We agree on that.
We agreed.
Okay, so she left. Everybody's happy. She's left. She's not there anymore. So that should give you that relief. You don't have to worry about her. But why are you guys still talking about her? Alright, so I stop in between. Let's listen to it without me interrupt. Hopefully I don't think of anything else.
I think the royal family gave her so many opportunities. A house, they paid for her wedding, they gave her, patronages. They gave the Commonwealth Trust. She was made, trying to remember the title. She was an ambassador for the Commonwealth Trust. She had all these opportunities, You know, she was given so much to succeed, and we were told that, you know, 5 a.m. emails, that she was, you know, busy and busy. These are experienced staff working for the royal household. They've seen it all. You know, a 5 a.m. email isn't the worst thing that they've ever seen. These are experienced, proper aides that know how to operate with difficult people. And I think they gave her absolutely everything. I don't think they could have given her any more. But at the end of the day, she just didn't fancy it. She just didn't want it.
I appreciate that. I take
His
that on
question
board,
was
but-
whether the royal family, whether the royal household had
Yeah.
helped her enough.
No,
And
no, you're
I
quite
think
right.
they gave her more than enough help.
But I think that more time, she should have taken more time, and Harry should have encouraged her to take more time to see, is this for me? And it was a very bad fit in the end.
Okay.
We agree on that.
All right, so she left. Don't worry about it. She left. Don't worry about that. And then remember the wedding. Harry and Meghan did not want that wedding. He's talking, oh, they gave her a wedding. No, Harry and Meghan did not want that. It's those people who saw the opportunity to make money off of it, which they did. The country really banked on that wedding. Okay? Harry and Meghan did not want any of that. They gave her this, they gave her that. And then they're talking as if, okay? As if Harry is not the son of the king. None of this come out of their mouth at all. All right, let me read my comment here. They gave her a house as if Harry is not the son of King Charles III. Yet, this is the fragment where they repaid. Okay, I bring receipt here. They gave Meghan Markle's staff, and I call it a spy. That's Hussey, William's godmother, who they tasked to assist her. Because when you think about the tiara debacle, how did they know that Meghan was going to wear Princess Diana's tiara? Someone within the tower. Because when you read the book, it could have been the spare, I'm not sure where it was mentioned. Meghan's veil was designed around Princess Diana's tiara. Okay? So all the sentiment, everything else, the feeling, the hours spent designing around the tiara was all Princess Diana. So she was already with them. So when Meghan, after the choice of wearing one of the queen's tiaras, you know, she made the decision to wear one of the queen, you could understand. If she had said no, they would create a big debacle. Although many people felt she should have picked the Princess Diana's tiara. And then they create a nonsense on top of that. After she decided, okay, I'll wear the queen's tiara, they create a nonsense. It's unbelievable. These people love... what is it? They love to complain. They create something that they have to be. All right. They gave Meghan Markle patronages. I call that work. All right. Because to highlight those charities, it's work. You don't just sit down and then, well, the royal family does, sit down and expect everything to be all wonderful without any work behind it. Okay, they gave Meghan Markle patronages, work, after Harry and Meghan make their work look fun and hype. By taking them away from Harry and Meghan, King Charles thought he could have the limelight. Well, the light left with Harry and Meghan. Then King Charles, okay, I didn't have any more room. Then King Charles and UK royals to relinquish dozens of patronages, bunch of fools on that salty island. I remember a couple months later, you know, how many charities did the queen have? She had a lot. She had a lot of charities. Then when he became king, he had to let a couple of them go because he can't handle it. But yet they had to take Harry and Meghan's patronages away. Oh, well, whatever. Harry and Meghan left. That's it. All right. So that's that. Harry looks like he's D and it's clearly not C. What the hell is that? What does that mean? I don't understand. Harry and Meghan only took the darkness with them. Okay. Let me respond to that. I didn't see this comment. So this is what I wrote here. This person said whatever he said here. I said, okay, so why are you guys still clicking on anything about them? Salty Island is still talking about her dress. That's the red dress she wore a couple days ago. They're still talking about it. If what you said was right, why are you here under my comment and these idiots, royal rats, talking about her? She left. You all should be happy and focus on your lazy royals. Focus on your UK royals. So that's that. Let's block this. All right, so I'm done with this. I thought I'd share that with you.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.